I am $8,417 into this Whiteout survival account, and today is day 57. This is after the reset. I've been waiting to get Flint to 5 stars. It's a Hall of Chiefs day today, so that's what I'm going to do. But before I do that, let's just give a little account review of where we're at, and let's see how things are going. Let me move my head here so you can see the power quickly. So that's what the power is looking like after 57 days and $8,417. That's not as much as it could be because I haven't really been spamming troops. But today, the president activated this mobilize skill for training, and we have some speed ups in the Hall of Chiefs. I'm not trying to win Hall of Chiefs. I don't, and you know, the other whale kind of made a big press towards it. I'm not trying to win it. I'm just trying to use what I have smartly so that I get some rewards for it. So I'm currently in 3rd place. I'll probably stay in 3rd place. That's fine by me. I'm not spending a lot of money trying to do anything special with this. I'm just trying to, you know, play the game and use what I have at the right time, so to speak. So that's where we're at. Now let's take a look at VIP. So here's where I'm at with VIP right now. Let's grab that while I'm in here. So this is where I'm at with VIP. This will be a slow grind, but I'm kind of waiting, I think, until the Chinese New Year. People tell me there's an event where you get some kind of reward or credit or ticket or something for spending gems. So I'm waiting for that to spend some gems towards a VIP 12. So that's what's going on there, because I do have a bunch of gems accumulated. And other than that, you know, I'm trying to be an efficient whale. So this efficient whale, the concept is I'm going to try as much as possible to only buy the $5 packs and below, but only when it makes sense as well, because I don't want to, you know, when I can get better value, I'll get better value. And as I understand it, the value of the packs get better and better over time. So, you know, the more I wait, the better the value of the packs will be. The tricky part is I don't want to get too stagnant and lose too much progress. So I'm always balancing that. But I am going to always buy these daily deals because not only do I get the shards, I mean, I think the value's there, but it's really a good VIP spend because I'm getting $6 worth of VIP for $5. So that's the daily deals there. And then I've been looking at some of these deals. You know, maybe you guys can tell. I mean, I know some people said like pets are going to be the difference and all this, but I don't like this spend. This is a weekly card for $5, but it's $5 and I don't get VIP, you know, and then the same with the gear card and this weekly speed up card. Personally, I don't see the value there, but if you guys, you know, give me a comment and tell me what you think. I'm not talking about, like, to some degree, I'm trying to be, like, efficient, and I don't know, if these packs get better or if it gets easier to get these things, I don't want to keep on wasting money on something like that. The one, I know that this is the area that people say to kind of avoid. I'm curious about one thing, well, a couple things in particular here. The island accessories seem to be like something fairly rare. So, and that is at the $5 mark, and I do get VIP for it. And the gem empowerment with the mithril. So today I'm actually gonna buy this, but I'm curious to tell me in the comments, like, is this a wise spend? Some people say you should basically buy this every day as a whale because it's hard to get mithril. I'm curious about the accessory construction contract. I'm not gonna buy that though. And the same with some of the pet food packs. Like, I need some of this energizing potion to advance my pet further, but I don't want to buy stuff that is gonna, you know, that you're supposed to save for SVS and things like that. And then the pet serum pack and the wild mark pack and all this type of stuff. Like, I don't want to buy these every day if I don't have to. So tell me in the comments. Mithril, I know I've had enough comments with people that I know that that's rare, and I don't think you get any better value with mithril later in the game. So the advice that I'm getting from some people is basically just do the mithril buy every single day for $5. So, and that matches my VIP goals as well. So that sounded like it made sense to me. That's why I did that buy today. I am also thinking about the Hall of Heroes, and what I'm thinking about here is because I do get the VIP spend with it. I don't know that I want to spend the gems on it necessarily, but I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start buying this pack for the VIP value alone. And I've been having trouble finding widgets for Molly. So basically, you know, I can't get that many at $5 every week or so. But hey, it's something, and it's going towards my VIP spend. So I'll just slowly accumulate those And, you know, over time, then, you know, I'll be able to get Molly's gear widget leveled up further as well. Of course, I always do the bank, but that's full right now. So, and I've stopped doing these. Like, I know it's only $1, but again, this whole idea is trying to be efficient. It's only $1, but I mean, there are some shards in here as well. That probably is a good deal. So you know, even though this isn't a good VIP spend, that is probably a good deal. So I'll buy that as well, because these shards I'm gonna need over time. So there we have it. And that's all I'm gonna do here. There's shards here as well, but for $10 and no VIP, I don't want to do that one. So that's where we stand there. And I'm the same with the monthly Intel card. I kind of like this for the VIP spend. I was doing this one before and I stopped, but the more I realize like the value of this Lucky Hero Gear chest, and this is a monthly card, so the more I realize the value of these Hero Gear chests, and it is a good VIP value anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this again. Because ultimately, the problem is, whether I spend it now or later, like I'm always gonna need to buy the VIP, the VIP cards. So I know that the value of them gets better over time, but also, like I said, I have to try to do a little bit of something for the progression of the account. And, you know, I'm a content creator as well. I have to do a little bit of something to make these videos entertaining. So if I make mistakes, I need you guys to correct me in the comments. That's how I learn and other people learn, and that's what makes for good content anyways. So that's where things stand there. The main reason I wanted to record tonight, though, I did a live earlier of Bear Hunt, if you wanted to see that. But the main reason I wanted to record today was actually just to make sure that I can capture on camera, because today is the Shards Day for Hall of Chiefs. So I have a couple minor things I can do here, and I think I was looking at this earlier. I think there's a couple of them that I can do. I want to look at the blue heroes first. So there's a couple blue heroes that are right on the cusp of, yeah, like this one. I can get her to 4 stars. So I'll do that. Oh. All right, so. So get her to 4 stars. And then I think there's one more. Yeah, I think he's really close. Yeah, so I can get him to 4 stars as well. All right. The one I really want to do is Flint, but I just want to make sure I cover these other ones first. So
enough sitting around. Any new weapon requests?
Listen, the wind
these are the blue heroes. I could get her up one more shard towards 4 stars.
Hey, easy there.
If I would rather get somebody like Jesse and Jasser and Siyun up, but
It's not about what you do.
I'm not going to spend a lot on Philly yet. We'll see what happens with Hall of Chiefs, though.
I'll do all I can.
Okay, and we can naturally bring him up 1 without needing to spend anything. So that's good.
It's been too long since my last
And
prototype.
yeah, if there's somebody I'm going to spend those generic shards on, because Bahidi I can get usually organically. If there's someone I can spend them on, it'd be Jesse, Jasser, and Siyun. So he's got a ways to go. And I think, oh, Siyun has, you know, a ways to go towards 4 stars. And I've been waiting to get her up. So you know what? I'm gonna send her, because if I go to Jesse, it's not gonna buy me much. Really, I want to unlock Suyun's next skill level. So I'll redeem some of those for her. All right, so that's my epic and rare.
In the blink.
Now let's look at Flint.
I'll
That's
do
what this
all
is
I
all
can
about.
to-
Flint, I can finally get to 5 stars now.
Teeth of hell.
So grab that, and then redeem some general shards. And there we go. Now we got Flint at 5 stars. So that's a pretty nice lineup right there.
We're ready for anything.
For Arena especially. So look at all those SSR heroes, all 5 stars. And Philly, probably after this Hall of Chiefs, if I really want to get her up, I mean, I'm probably going to be able to get her up to 4 stars quite easily. And if I wanted to spend more of my generic mythic shards, I could do that as well. But I don't really want to do that right now. So that's where we stand. I'm still trying to get Philly to 80. And once I get Philly to 80, the idea will be to get Natalia up to 80. And then, because they're all in the drill camp, that'll get everybody leveled up. So that'll be nice to see that happen. And as far as the gear review, some of you ask about that every now and then. Here's where my gear is looking like. I haven't done a lot with Geronimo. It depends on when you last watched. But haven't been pressing this too hard yet. And the same with Alonzo. I got his, legendary gear, and I'm kind of leaving it like that for right now. And what I really want to do is I want to get Molly up to something similar as well, so that she's got 50s, and I would like to get her to red gear as well. But I'm going to have to wait till the right event for that. So, and I've just dumped a lot of Essence Stones. So until then, just working on the levels. And then Flint, again, this is mainly because of things like Arena and the exploration phase. It's nice to run triple infantry. That combo works actually quite nice with Alonzo and Molly where they're at. So this triple infantry setup is I think, what I'm going to go with.
We're ready for anything.
And I haven't really been working on Natalia very much because it's just I want to focus on the gear. And Zinman, all that's just stripped away. So, and I'll strip these other. I gave them some of the gear, but I'll strip them away as I need them to progress the other gear. I just put them on here because might as well have something for the little missions and stuff like that. So that's where things stand on the account. This is an interesting experiment because it's been really hard, especially on the low spend account. I haven't been doing a lot of content on the low spend, but I wanted to be a little competitive over there. So I ended up spending a little bit more money on the low spend that I wanted. Plus, it hasn't been getting a lot of views or anything. I haven't seen a lot of interest in the low spend account. But, so the low spend account, the idea was to spend $1,000 in all of 2026. And it turns out that just because I wanted to be a little bit more competitive and I'm having fun with the people over there, but I wasn't having as much fun with the account. I ended up putting in about $500 in, about a month. So that's much lower spend than over here. But it wasn't the low spend that I had in mind. I thought maybe $1,000 for the whole year, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to hold to that. So if you want to see more of the low spend content as well, drop me a comment below and tell me that you want to see that, because I didn't get a lot of comments on that, and it didn't get a lot of views. But if I get enough of people asking me about it, then I will start doing some more of the low spend content. I'm also working on a Discord. I've just been super busy with work. So those of you who've been asking me about Discord, it's coming. It's just, I know it shouldn't be all that technically complicated just to get one set up, but I just want to make sure everything's set up right and I have the right bots installed and all that type of stuff. So that's all I have for tonight. Thank you very much for joining. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on notifications, share this with friends if you want to see this journey, if you want to see how I grow, how the account grows, and if I'm able to make that money stretch, and what that relates to in terms of the account and my power. Thank you very much. That's all I have for tonight. Until next time, I'll see you later.